Dun, dun. Time to test, yes. I'm live. Hello everybody! Welcome back to Dungeons 2!
Fields of
it's gonna
Elsa
be
lay
interesting.
before the corrupting evil. These would have to be crossed to follow Melty-Sand. Yet the Alliance watched the area as much an obstacle as the cold itself.
Right, we've got work
First
to
of the
do.
Brotherhood's followers had arrived in the fields of Elsa and built their main camp. Shortly thereafter, they sent a construction team to build an outpost. That would, of course, be nothing less than a suicide mission.
It says here, quote, the workers build a spawner, unquote. Spawner? What's that supposed to be? Oh, a house. Why doesn't it say house then? What a load of horse shit. The Brotherhood's workers enthusiastically began to build a cozy wooden house for their fighting comrades.
Come on, get to work.
In addition, they built a few impressively large catapults that made a distinctly unpleasant impression, but that would not stop the mindless army.
We got so much to dig.
And neither would the quickly erected watchtowers. Wonderful. The tidying up evil would have a great time with the creative dismantling of these facilities.
Almost as much as I will.
We need everything in tip-top shape. Having a large treasury from the start might be better for this map. The benefit is we get tier 2 stuff straight off the bat, so you don't have to do many upgrades. The problem is just getting to the point that we can start resurrecting monsters. That is an entirely different story. Now this map is quite hard, if I remember. This might actually be a headache and a half. Now I have did a practice on this twice, And I've worked around a bit with it. Happy with the results I have. That'll be our final resting place. Come on, I need you lot to keep digging. Right, that's good enough for our laboratory. You will understand why I have it quite large in a minute.
Payday.
Takes forever, doesn't it? Just takes forever.
Enemies have entered the dungeon. Come on. There we go. I'm trying to be as fast as I can with my stuff. Because we just need skeletons, zombies, and whatever. As ever, we'll use a
skeleton and zombie mix. But I might replace it with gremlins, zombies, and skeletons. Or whatever the fuck it is, I don't know. We want as best alchemy as possible. Yeah, we can do that actually. That's 3 pots, so I need you lot to get to work. That's 1 at a time. Capacity in the alchemy lab. The finest equipment mixing potions here is a lot more fun and efficiency is taken hold of the level. Might have to just do a lot of them. That's probably the only thing we can do. Because we don't need to store as many pots, we need efficiency 4 pots. So the alchemy station might be just what we need. Because 4 pots at a time is just not good enough. I want... Yeah, you know what, we'll wait for 5 pots and we'll get monster transformations. That might be the best set. Might be the best goal set. Because it means we don't have to wait long and we can just fix everything up.
It's payday.
Let's try and get more gold while we're here. That's being researched, so we'll have a regular gate. Once we can get bone shots and ghouls, it's uphill from there. We'll just have more efficiency and everything. I mean, already got efficient miners, aren't bad.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Aw, fuck off. Stupid gnome. See, this is why you should hate halflings. Honestly, if you see a halfling, kick it like a football. It's good for your mental health to hate halflings. Love your dwarfs, hate your halflings. Oh god. Wait a minute. Ooh, that'd be really good. Looks like we're relying on pots and magic today. Well, I mean, that's the entire purpose, so yeah. What the fuck are you doing? Relax faster. Yeah, why not? And it ain't doing much anyways.
And another group of workers once again shuffles off to build an outpost. Was there anyone awake at the corrupting evils to stop this troop at least?
Listen, I just want higher tier monsters. It's not too hard to ask. Start from there. Oh, got more pots. Ah, the glories of endless research. The most boring part of Dungeons 2. I can say that for a fact that if you have to constantly do research while having an objective like we're doing today, it's going to be boring. It is going to be boring to an extent.
Listen, another work gang has completed an outpost. Just to make things perfectly clear, you're supposed to stop these workers before they do that. Okay?
Narrator is so pissed off. I find that hilarious though. Come on. I am gonna get ghouls first, because having ghouls is a lot more important. Now I think about it, we need a cemetery.
Payday.
Oh, you're fucking kidding me. Get paid. Get back to work. You're gonna finish that and you're gonna like it.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Oh, come on. Oh, it's done. Good. We don't have enough. We don't have enough. Shit. Oh well. Zombie 1, Zombie 2. Okay, for what it's worth, we're fine for the time being. We're getting ghouls. We shouldn't have any problems.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
The frozen fields of Elsa were allegedly once ruled by an evil ice king who abducted princesses at random. Luckily, though, he was defeated by a boy and his magical dog.
Ha! I like that Adventure Time reference. Alright, you two, get in there!
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
We're gonna have to do this back to back to back. Oh god, that might be an actual fucking problem. Oh, I might hate that. I'm gonna do something about it. But first I want infinite gold. That's kind of a big essential thing. Oh, of course, I can't. That annoys me so much. But alchemy is going to be needed heavily.
Enemies have entered the dungeon. Payday.
Am I gonna fail this hard? I really hope I don't. Ooh, that might not be good. That might not be good. Just saying, that might not be good. We gonna fail? Shit. Might have to do a reset. Ah, bugger. Okay. Yeah, might have done that a bit too early. Are they going to attack us? Yes, they are. Okay. Well, that was fun. We're going to have a restart. The glory in it. Yep. This is the third try. No, this is the fourth. Well, can't be helped.
Frozen field.
Cannot be helped. 1, 2, 3, 4. Expand this. Just the first thing. How glory it is. Now we're gonna do this back to back. Think about it. I think the reason why it's so slow is because the mindless are just really... No, the forgotten are really slow.
The first of the Brotherhood's followers had arrived in the fields of Elsa and built their main camp. Shortly thereafter, they sent a construction team to build an outpost. That would, of course, be nothing less than a suicide mission.
It says here, quote, the workers build a spawner, unquote. Spawner? What's that supposed to be? Oh, a house. Why doesn't it say house then? What a load of horse shit.
The Brotherhood's workers enthusiastically began to build a cozy wooden house for their fighting comrades. In addition, they built a few impressively large catapults that made a distinctly unpleasant impression, but that would not stop the mindless army. And neither would the quickly erected watchtowers. Wonderful! The tidying up evil would have a great time with the creative dismantling of these facilities.
Almost as much as I will.
That's got a good amount of starter gold to get everything sorted. As we make this our priority, just get the rooms up and running. Oh god. That should be the right amount. Oh god. I'm really getting sick of all this regular stuff now, aren't I? Yeesh. It's gonna save me a lot of bother for later. Okay, since this is the 4th try, we'll see what we can do, what we've got. No. What? No, get to digging! I don't... Dig this area out, I don't care. I want the facilities done. I want everything nice and tidy.
Payday.
Right, so we've got the other room done. Very nice. Oh, the preparations needed.
There are enemies in your dungeon. Perhaps a bit more patience is just needed for the basics. Yeah, I'd say that'd be a correct assumption. Need more pots. Let's finish the room first.
Then we can get the essentials working. Right, so we can't beat those spiders without, like, proper weaponry. That's gonna be something to deal with. So that means we probably need banshees. Oh, well, banshees, ghouls, regular dead shots, and more ghouls, and that's about it, to be honest. Yeah, I'll try and get that first thing. Oh, fuck. Never mind. There we go.
It's payday. Enemies have entered the dungeon.
and another squad of workers marched out to set up an outpost. This was slowly turning into a true labor movement. Listen, another work gang has completed an outpost. Just to make things perfectly clear, you're supposed to stop these workers before they do that. Okay? Next time then.
Interesting. But ain't gonna... Let's think about this. Is it easier to kill dragons than it is to kill powerful spiders? I'll save and we'll find out later.
It's payday. Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Need to research resurrection. Not resurrection, transformation.
Allow me to break the ice. Brotherhood, corrupting evil, the Brotherhood. Now, kill.
Makes a lot more sense. No.
Enemies have entered the dungeon. Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Oh, it speaks for itself, doesn't it? Lovely.
It's payday.
A lot of heroes. There we go! That is a lot better now, ain't it? How faster can they produce pots? Oh, that is so much faster. That is going to be so much more efficient. shit. Oh, sorry. Okay. Okay. Having that AoE would be quite nice.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Another Brotherhood working party set out on their way. Did they have their hammers with them this time?
Nearly done. Oh, pots galore. Let's go.
Damn it, honestly! You let another troop of workers get through? Okay, no more excuses. Destroy those outposts and don't let any more workers get through.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Really? That would be a good time, but I want to get the infinite gold first. See, infinite gold means a lot more potential, which I like.
There are enemies in your dungeon. Payday.
Oh, we're done. Lovely. That means we can get you and you, put you in there and there. Then we can get you and you. Start off a gremlin, then we'll let a zombie just roam around. Our pots are doing fine. It's research, it's research. Let's wait until everyone evolves. I feel like it'll be the perfect time. Because we can get the Bone General. Then we can get Barthas and the rest of our forces to try and deal with our threat. That should be too big of a problem, ironically.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Yes! Let's go! We have infinite gold! Which means we've got the potential! I'm saving that there. I'm actually saving that. Don't let go! That's hilarious.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
We don't have to worry about gold anymore.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Get back to fucking work!
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Lovely days indeed. How much mana? Oh, that's more than enough mana, ain't it? Lovely. Yeah, we're developing mana like it's nothing now. We just need time to build it all up.
It's
Which is
payday.
always the biggest thing we should work on. Tell you what though, we can start just going out and killing stuff. It's what it is, ain't it?
Again, a few workers set out to build an outpost. Do you think these waves are eventually going to get wretchedly boring? I mean, do you think people will really want to play that? It's so repetitive. What? No, I know. I wasn't hired on for game design. I'll just go back to reading my lines. Hopefully, someone was hired for game design.
The Brotherhood had actually managed to erect an outpost. The failing evil was a little ashamed. At least, it should be.
That is hilarious. Did we research faster resurrections? Yes, we have. That is brilliant to have, by the way.
Tonight's forecast. A freeze is coming.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Okay, so I'm going to become a ghoul. There's one more zombies actually.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
It's not as far, is there? that gold is
There
so...
are enemies in your dungeon.
So we're gonna get there in due time, which I'm fine with. Oh, maximum population. Just have a... Actually, no, I want another skeleton, actually.
Payday.
Having another skeleton would be nice. We reach the maximum population. I guess it's just research and that's it. That should do. As for you, already got that researched, then this research.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Nothing else really to improve. I think we do need to improve our Banshee, like our mana capacity and such, but that's about it. You just chill something out.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
How many pots are we getting per turn? We are getting more and more pots as time goes by.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
An avalanche surprised the yawning evil's troops. Out of the rubble rose a massive monstrosity with 6, no, 8 legs. The Spider Queen! Wait a minute. The same old gag joke as in the main game. And how many Spider Queens are there anyway? Couldn't they have used something else here? How about an ice spider? I heard about these people in the north that ride ice spiders who are relative nowadays. Another Brotherhood working party set out on their way. Did they have their hammers with them this time?
Jesus Christ.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Once again, a working party completed an outpost. It seemed as if the corrupting evil was frozen into an ice statue.
The resurrection actually going pretty fast.
There are enemies in your dungeon. There are enemies in your dungeon. Enemies have entered the dungeon. It's payday.
We can just destroy that now. How well protected is that? Not very. Oh, give me a fucking break. How is one of them already dead? Oh, we lost a skeleton. Fuck. Ugh. Thanks to the Spy Queen, we can just deal with the enemy far more efficiently. Horses. Interesting.
Corrupting Evil's units rolled over the Brotherhood outposts like a mighty glacier, only much more quickly.
Yeah, we want the reinforcements back. JFK the Halfling!
Workers set out towards an outpost. The corrupting evil would certainly stop them this time.
There we go! Look at that! That is peak.
The unscrupulous Evil's troops cut through the Brotherhood outpost like a hot knife through a snow cone.
I'm gonna cut them off as quickly as possible. And cut them off in the middle.
The hydrophilic Evil had once again transformed a group of workers into popsicles. Flavor, blood orange.
Payday. That reminds me, I once had a snowman named Olaf, until the dog ate his carrot nose. I almost melted with grief. But some things are worth melting for. Olaf and Ronto, you write this, just so they can get him one more cartoon quote.
My magic's doing. Where are they at?
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Oh my. Nincompoop.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
No, continue resurrection. Having fast, reliable resurrection is very valuable. We are slowly stopping them, at least. Hold it. They... Oh, right. Right. Now destroy that and then go further up. I think it'll be easy. Sort of.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Arthur Snow is... It's not the... He's definitely not the best hero, but he's definitely more than something. Right, we've killed the tree people, and now we can just focus on and trying to deal with the camps. Those death shots are really packing in the values there.
Again, a few workers set out to build an outpost. Do you think these waves are eventually going to get wretchedly boring? I mean, do you think people will really want to play that? It's so repetitive. What? No, I know. I wasn't hired on for game design. I'll just go back to reading my lines. Hopefully, someone was hired.
We can just destroy that later.
Cold as ice, the hard-bitten Evil's troops flattened another Brotherhood outpost.
Catch our enemy off guard. The General is a really good spell, just because it is just a weaker version of Evil Strikes Back, and that's already a good spell on its own. Having a decent melee fighter
To erect an outpost.
I don't care.
The failing Evil was a little ashamed. At least it should be.
The summoning of the General is just that good of a spell that you can just rely on most things with it. You want a good dungeon defense? Call the General is just a really good spell. Plague, a terrible disease that you spread. Ah, you know what? Yeah, I forgot about the other spells. Honestly. Our Banshees can do the defense. Our Gremlin... Well, the Gremlin's working on theirs best.
The corrupting evil's undead masses extinguished another Brotherhood outpost. It happened so fast that I didn't even have time to come up with a nice pun.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Triggers the undead. Banshees come in. Skeletons do all the work. Yeah, might as well deal with them now. I'm surprised it's no graveyard.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
The unscrupulous evil's troops cut through the Brotherhood outpost like a hot knife through a snow cone.
Yeah, I'll give that to Barthas, ironically. We've essentially conquered the majority of the area.
When the corrupting evil's troops reached a hill in the middle of the fields of Elsa, they were astonished to find themselves looking down at a horde camp. What was it doing here? It didn't look like they were settling in for the long run. It looked more like they were simply passing through. Where were they headed? It didn't matter. The fratricidal evil would simply eliminate this competition.
They're on their way to the Ritual Mountain. You have to head over there yourself. The Ritual.
I said it doesn't matter. We can clear that up later after the chaos and bloodshed.
Bloodshed? That's what I live for. Well, undead for.
That's the spirit.
You're not much help.
I'm gonna do a Giga move. Begin the fight there! Having the general spawn in the correct place at the right times.
The reconnoitering evil's units had finally reached the Brotherhood fortress. However, everything pointed towards a massive defensive effort. The path forward would be won at a price.
Well, that's why we're here. We're gonna destroy the ever-living shit out of it.
It's payday.
Come on in! I've got loads of things to offer. Fucking hell. Oh shit. That might actually be more better. That might give us a better tail.
Another Brotherhood working party set out on their way. Did they have their hammers with them this time?
There we go.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Hello? Anyone home? Workers are building one outpost after the next, and the dozing evil sits around on its icy butt. Would someone please be kind enough to, in future, intercept these workers before they can build an outpost?
Maybe that one will work. No, I'll just do a regular undead horde. Nothing too serious. Once we get tier 3 monsters, oh, they're in it. They're in for a shock. They're in for a massive shock. Arthas, you leave with... As I do want to try and get in there. Probably summon the general while I'm at it. Destroy that. Wipe up those fools, and then we'll call the general for the final assault. Should be quite easy, ironically.
Cold as ice, the hard-bitten evil's troops flattened another Brotherhood outpost.
Okay. Get him! Some of the undead from behind. No. See, the heroes had a good chance. Now we've got them. We win!
It's payday.
Druid. We've won! A very solid victory indeed. We can take our time. And we win!
The Ice Palace, I mean the Brotherhood Fortress, fell. The last debris sank into the snow. The corrupting evil had triumphed and now controlled the frozen fields of Elsa. The way was now free.
You fool! You're not ready! The others will crush you if the priestess doesn't.
Him again? Okay. I'm going to insist on a must not be interrupted by strange frock wearers clause in my contract. Nevertheless, he had a point. The corrupting evil was not yet strong enough for a major confrontation. It would require another malicious act to strengthen itself. Following this insight, and because it had no choice but to submit to the narrator's whim, the corrupting evil turned its gaze to the southwest. There lay the Fountain of Youth. The Alliance's elves have been drinking from these ancient springs for centuries, and this has made them immortal. The death-bringing evil would put this immortality to the ultimate test.
Ah, a lovely victory indeed. After a few frustrating attempts, we have finally done it. We have marched our way through those blasted lands and we're on to the campaign.